I'll do some pencil pointing so I don't hurt the monitor.
Right.
But, okay, so we'll take even for the JV here, just to get in a good habit, we'll take a commercial every time out. So what we do is we clear our camera layer, and you'll see that, go ahead, you'll see that disappear from your preview window. So this is our workspace, and this is what the people at home see. So we can make all the changes over there we want. People at home are still seeing this. And then scroll up to the top here, and then these are all of our commercials all in a row here. So we'll just pick our first commercial. That's actually like a opening credit animation. We can skip that. So that's our first commercial there. And then when we're ready, so we'll just play one now. What the heck? White arrow.
I had an employee at once ask me to prioritize family, faith, and business. And I put them in that order in particular. For each one of our employees, it's family first. You do what is best for you and your family. Then the rest of it will take care.
We're just messing around here. So that's it. So we're just going to play commercials every time out.
I've done that before.
Yep.
I did that before. Okay, yeah.
Yep. And then this icon here is titler. So go ahead and click on that. And that's good. That'll bring up your score panel. And then we're just matching the scoreboard. So score. These buttons, quick buttons here, 1, 2, 3 points, whatever it is. If you need to, you can type right in there if you got to correct it, or whatever the case. And then the game clock, you just go and stop, just like it is at the scores table. You just go and stop. And we'll have to, because it's 16 minutes in JV, so you can change that right now. Yeah.
So I have done this before, but
It's been a while. Yeah. Yeah, and the hard part is getting, and it's not hard, it's hard until you know it, but the hard part is getting the screen to this point.
Yes.
Right? Yeah.
That's
knowing that information.
I've seen you do your signal tests and all that other stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And the same thing on whatever it is when you're with Kale next week. You can observe if you want. He'll get it all to this point. Yeah. And then that is Ethan Lucker.
Oh, Ethan again.
Ethan. Yeah, you've met him before here, I think, a couple of times, yeah. His dad does most of our writing on the website, so if you read any of our stuff, that's his dad that writes most of it.
Yeah, I have a habit of buying who I work with Snickers and a water.
It's a good habit. So let's see here. We're good.
Little Sprouts is now open in Rudolph with the same great childcare you know about in Auburndale. Here's Brooke Sievers to tell us about it.
The community here in Rudolph has been extremely welcoming, and we're excited to serve here just like we do up in Auburndale. Part of the process is to help out the school districts and to help the children stay, their 4K children to stay close and get services right here. We serve here in Rudolph 1-year-olds up until 12-year-olds, and up in Auburndale we serve 6 weeks old until 12-year-olds.
Our Auburndale pea pods, wiggle worms, busy bees, and fireflies welcome the Rudolph sweet potatoes, lovely ladybugs, and beautiful butterflies. Contact Little Sprouts Learning Garden on Facebook today.
Somebody said no, it's not. It's not. Usually, like your school administration, help steer people the right way. But we've had it a couple times where people messaged in and said, "Hey, I paid the $10, whatever, and we'll watch the game, and it's not coming up." Turns out these betting sites, if you don't have it,
Rich, creamy, and fun. Point Craft Soda. Caffeine-free, made with 100% real sugar. From Stevens Point Brewery.
Wondering what to feed your team after work, the game, or this weekend? Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield and Wisconsin Rapids has tasty, char-broiled burgers for any hungry appetite. From the classic hamburger to the famous Chips Champ and everything in between, check out our daily specials. Stop inside to enjoy your meal with comfortable seating. See our complete menu of burgers, hot ham and cheese, hot beef, chicken and fish, fries, rings, curds, and ice cream served year-round. In a hurry? Same great menu in the drive-thru. Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield and Wisconsin Rapids.
hosting a tournament, running a sports camp, collecting team fees, youth or adult, Tournament Depot offers end-to-end solutions for everything you need to make running your organization a pleasure. Quick registration setup, team management, communication, leaderboard, online updates, simple and/or self-check-in. Don't hate the bookkeeping process. Let us help make them painless and quick. Let us show you how easy it can be. Check us out at tournamentdepot.com or call us at 612-524-9981 for information.
At the Granite Shop, we take great pride in what we do. We offer high-quality natural stone granite as well as a huge selection of man-made stone. With full slabs as well as a variety of partial remnants, you'll have no problem finding the stone that was meant for you. Our high-end, high-quality granite, quartz, and marble is perfect for any kitchen, bathroom, or remodel need. We are locally owned and operated on County Road C near Stratford. We service all of Wisconsin.
Welcome to the Zaleski Sports Highlight House, sponsored by Midstate. First things first with Midstate Technical College. Dual credit programs earn you college credit in high school. Use your skills to start your career or transfer to a university to continue your degree. Your first move is Midstate Technical College.
3 seconds, finds Nystrom three-pointer, got it! And the Assumption Royals are the state champions here in 2021.
Mensah is open, corner three, Timber! In quad in Stratford tonight, Stratford, Marshfield, and a couple others. That one live right now with Matt Dickinson on the call as Fink hits from 15. Ball given to Minsaz. Defense collapses. Grankorvitz, same spot, same result for Ashley Grankorvitz. 3 on the way from Schuler, just misses. Ugna skies for the rebound, pulls it down. Outlet to Jacoby. Schuler fires again and hits it. Rayola Schuler round gives it off to Fink. Now Fink bounces it. Lilly, layup is good, and the Panthers have the lead. Double team comes. And Josie able to break free. 10 seconds left. And we're going to have a jump ball. It is, and it's Marshfield ball. Minsaz in the half court. 5 seconds. Grankorvitz off. Put back, no good. Final shot, it's good, and it goes, and it does! Grankorvitz ties the game, and we're going to overtime here in Marshfield. Tigers more chances. Here goes Grankorvitz. Minsaz, 3, Timber! Danny Minsaz with her 6th three-pointer. Here, they lead by 3. Screen from Ugna, Minsaz on the pick and roll. Abby Ugna, the dish, the dime from Minsaz. Statement win for the Wausau West Warriors. Should that 28-point first half advantage hold. The shot would have been good if it went. The Tigers with a dramatic comeback in the second half. Now Kavernen goes to work. Kick out, 3 on the way, off the backboard and good for Fries. Outside of the free throw line. Lemoyne kick out, Fravert, 3, Timber! Gavin Fravert. For girls varsity basketball, Marshfield and Oshkosh West. And a deep 3 is good for Brooks Hinson. And both teams will see each other later on down as Neve hits in the lane. Patient here again in the half court. Fravert now probes. And Lemoyne off the backboard and good. Luke Lemoyne, have yourself a game. He's got 10. It is your first place Marshfield Tigers in the Wisconsin Valley Conference as they stay undefeated with a win here at home, 57-47. Coach, both teams come in at 4-0, both teams on top of the Valley. You leave and now in sole possession of the Wisconsin Valley Conference at a record of 5-0. Just talk about that a little bit, where we started, your goals in those practices before the season began, and remember back to that time, and now to see your team where it is now. Tell us about that.
I couldn't be prouder of our guys. Their preparation, including last year for our underclassmen, into the summer, into the fall in our shoot-arounds, and so far this year has been fantastic. We had a really, really good week of practice. Last Friday against Wausau West. Wausau West is very, very good defensively. I thought we stood a little bit too much and didn't make a good defensive team work as hard as they should have. So we made some subtle adjustments in our offense tonight. And towards the end of the first half and into the second half, we started slow, we finished slow. But in terms of where we're at right now, I couldn't be happier. I know we haven't seen our best yet. I know we've got more in us somehow, and that's going to be my job to figure out what that is and to get it out of these guys.
What did you and the guys talk about to stay level into this game?
It's a lot of game prep. Coming out of Wausau West, did not have a great game. We had to reevaluate our offense to get out of the corners. So we have like a new swing offense. We swing from the wings, keep it out of the corner, and then a lot of screens and double action. Well, he's kind of the guy we took advantage of speed-wise. This is the weak point in their defense, in our opinion. So anytime you see someone on him, you got to attack him, take him to the hoop.
How can you and the guys pivot on that now, knowing that the rest of the teams in the Valley are coming for you now?
It's the same thing. It's preparation every week. We come in, we go grind every week, beat teams. It's the same thing.
Thank you for watching the Zaleski Sports Highlight House, sponsored by Mid-State Technical College. First things first with Mid-State Technical College. Dual credit programs earn you college credit in high school. Use your skills to start your career or transfer to a university to continue your degree. Your first move is Mid-State Technical College. You are watching the Zaleski Sports Highlight House.
I'm Luke Lemoyne, and I'm in the house.
First things first with Mid-State Technical College. Dual credit programs earn you college credit in high school. Then choose a path that suits you. Use your skills to start your career or transfer to a university to continue your degree. Choose a new career. Transition easily and quickly by upgrading your skills. Or continue your education with dozens of classes to get you on your path. No matter your stage of the game, your first move is Mid-State Technical College.
At the Granite Shop, we take great pride in what we do. We offer high-quality natural stone granite as well as a huge selection of man-made stone. With full slabs as well as a variety of partial remnants, you'll have no problem finding the stone that was meant for you. Our high-end, high-quality granite, quartz, and marble is perfect for any kitchen, bathroom, or remodel need. We are locally owned and operated on County Road C near Stratford. We service all of Wisconsin.
Hi, this is Van Patrick Oates from Rapids Awards and More. People ask, what is the more part of Awards and More? Well, that means that we're more than just an award store. We engrave glass, wood, plastic, guns, Yeti cups, medals, knives, and so much more. We're located on the web at awardsandmore.us. And if you're in the Wisconsin Rapids area, visit our physical store at 1210 Pepper Avenue or check us out on Facebook. Rapids Awards and More than just awards.
We're all different, but we all want great health insurance. See why we're rated #1 in service, coverage, and affordability in Central Wisconsin.
Bison are 3 for 3 on third down already on their first drive. The little pitch play, broken tackle, touchdown. Hunter Lipke just knocking Bobcats down.
Checking in with college football national champion Hunter Lipke. Hunter, you and the guys 38-10 winners over Montana State just a few days ago. When I say something like that, college football national champion, what do you think about that?
I mean, it's awesome feeling to be national championships, especially when, I mean, you look back and see like how much work and time and dedication we put into this season. I mean, we started in January of last year for this with the spring season and the fall. And I mean, we played 24 games in one calendar year, which is kind of crazy if you ask me. But I mean, it's just surreal. I mean, it's something that we work for every year, and to finally achieve the goal with the group of guys and the coaching staff is just awesome. So.
You've played football for a while now, maybe even a long time, according to your perspective. Playing as many games as you did this year, what were some of the strategies, some of the techniques that you and the training staff and the coaches helped to keep you guys fresh all year long?
Yeah, so I was in the training room every day, getting rehab with Mason and Jordan. So I mean, I was just trying to keep my body as good as it could be to put out the best product that I could on the field. So.
During that game, 14 carries, 82 yards, 3 touchdowns. We'll get to most outstanding player here in a little bit. But you had a couple weeks to get ready for the game, and that's something maybe that's a little unusual. How was that extra time spent? What did you guys do to get ready?
Yeah, we did a lot extra. We did a lot of extra practicing, obviously, but I mean, we got looks to every single play. We got 3 or 4 or 5 looks to every single play, which I think really helped because, I mean, it made the game flow a lot easier, if you know what I mean. But yeah, I mean, I think the extra time really helped out this team. So
nothing you can do can be done without your offensive line and your other running back mates. Tell me about the other guys that are on the field with you.
Yeah, I mean, the group of O linemen are spectacular. They bring the juice every day. They truly love football. I mean, you can see it out on the field. I mean, Cody Malk, our left tackle, sliding for the first down. I mean, the excitement that they play with and the speed and physicality that they play with is unmatched in the FCS level. So, I mean, I'm truly thankful for those guys. And as for the running backs, the other running backs in the room, I mean, they're a great group of guys too. I mean, I came in fresh in the spring, and they basically just took me under their wing, taught me everything they knew. And I mean, it's awesome. So that's just the kind of people that they're kind of teammates that there are here at NDSU. So.
Well, and you know it now, right? To be a national champion, you've got to do you got to do things that are a little bit uncommon in your regular life, and you got to have guys around you that are willing to be on the same mission that you are. Let's talk about that first touchdown that you had. A couple of interesting things happened. One for me and the rest of the people that were back here watching you play. I think it was a 19-yard touchdown. After you got your block, you had some room to the left. The run goes off the left side. You had some room to the left pylon. You could have maybe skated in instead. You kept going upfield and put a shoulder into that guy. What goes through your mind on a situation like that?
Yeah, so I mean, I got through the hole. I had to do a little cutback, and I mean, I saw a guy in front of me, and I mean, I just wanted to go hit someone. So, but yeah, I mean, I don't know. I just like hitting people when I can see them, and I mean, it worked out. So.
Word to everybody else, right? If Hunter Lipke's coming at you, he is coming at you. All right, like I mentioned, 3 touchdowns. That second touchdown is, I don't know, maybe a little run in the mill. And then the third one was kind of icing on the cake, or a cherry on the top, whatever word you want to use there. And then you pulled out the knee dab. So, I mean, tell us, what in the world is the knee dab?
Yeah, so one of my other teammates, Noah Gindorf, he's another tight end on the team. He brought it out during the Youngstown State game at the last regular season game of the year. And I mean, we were talking on the sidelines. He's like, if you get another one, you got to bring it out. So, I mean, I practiced it a couple times and made sure I was nice and loose before I did it. And yeah, it just happened.
Because if you're not loose, that might be your last play of the game if you do something like that, right?
Yeah, I might have tore something, but I didn't though, so we're all good.
Like I said, 38-10 win over Montana State. In a late game scenario, you've got some, some flexibilities to do some stuff like that, and just to let loose and have some fun. Start kind of that celebration. So tell us about that. I mean, fourth quarter, game's pretty much in hand. What are you and the guys talking about on the sideline?
Yeah, I mean, we were still pretty focused and throughout the fourth quarter. I mean, nothing's ever over until the clock hits zero, and coaches always harp on us finishing fast as well, not just starting fast. So, we were pretty locked in until that last drive when, we knew we had everything sealed up. But after that, everybody was just super excited and kind of relieved, I should say, that, we got our goal done for the season. So.
As I said earlier, with your performance, you were named most outstanding player of a national championship game. That is just straight up nuts to begin with. Congratulations on that. In attendance were multiple NFL scouts, and then at home, the other scouts that weren't able to make it, they're obviously going to watch the game later, go through their scouting process, and then in that whole mix, you're named most outstanding player. So they're the ones, you're the one that they're going to focus on the most. How does that kind of wash over you that, people like that are keeping an eye on Hunter Lipke?
It's pretty cool, but in the same sense, I rewatched the film, and there were a couple plays where I busted on. So, I just need to get back to work if I'm going to be getting some attention now. So I need to keep getting better. So.
Yeah, and that absolutely leads to my next question, because they're going to notice those things too, right? They're going to notice everything. That's why they have the jobs that they do. During the next year, scouts or your coaches, they're going to expect improvement. They're going to want that. That's one thing they're going to be looking for. You're going to be looking for it too. What are some of those things? What are a couple angles on your game that you're really going to focus on during the off season?
I think some of my on the ball tight end blocking. My routes downfield, I need to be cleaner out of my breaks, and then just some technique stuff that I need to improve on throughout the off season, as well as just getting myself stronger and a little bit leaner. So
you play in a game like that, other people are going to come and watch, including family. Your parents were at the game, and some of the guys you played with and classmates at high school. What was it like to know, and especially you were able to maybe take it in more after the game? What was it like though to have those kind of people in attendance?
Yeah, it was awesome. There were a couple of people that weren't able to make it due to COVID, my fiance, and then my uncle and aunt. But just to have those people there was awesome. I didn't know Carson, Logan, and Dom Carson, Dom, and Mandel were gonna come down until the day before the game. So to have those guys there for their first Bison game was just awesome for me, and I was just happy. I was really happy to see everyone. I'm so glad that they could have been there to share the moment with me. So
we'll end where we started. College football national champion, Hunter Lipke. Congratulations.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
The Bison are 3 for 3 on third down already on their first drive. The little pitch play, broken tackle, touchdown. Hunter Lipke just knocking Bobcats down.
Welcome to the Zaleski Sports Highlight House, sponsored by Midstate. First things first with Midstate Technical College. Dual credit programs earn you college credit in high school. Use your skills to start your career or transfer to a university to continue your degree. Your first move is Midstate Technical College.
3 seconds, finds Nystrom three-pointer, got it! And the Assumption Royals are the state champions here in 2021.
Inside is open, corner 3, Timber! In quad in Stratford tonight, Stratford, Marshfield, and a couple others. That one live right now with Matt Dickinson on the call as Fink hits from 15. Ball given to Minsaz. Defense collapses. Grankorvitz, same spot. Same result for Ashley Grankorvitz. 3 on the way from Schuler. Just misses. Ugna skies for the rebound. Pulls it down. Outlet to Jacoby. Schuler fires again and hits it. Rayola Schuler. Round gives it off to Fink. Now Fink bounces it. Lilly. Layup is good and the Panthers have the lead. Double team comes. And Josie able to break free. 10 seconds left. And we're going to have a jump ball. It is, and it's Marshfield ball. Mensah's in the half court. 5 seconds. Grand Corvitz off. Put back, no good. Final shot, it's good, and it goes, and it does! Grand Corvitz ties the game, and we're going to overtime here in Marshfield. Tigers more chances. Here goes Grand Corvitz. Mensah's three, Timber! Danny Mensah's with her 6th three-pointer. Here, they lead by 3. Screen from Agna, Mensah's on the pick and roll. Abby Agna, the dish, the dime from Mensah's. Statement win for the Wausau West Warriors. Should that 28-point first half advantage hold. The shot would have been good if it went. The Tigers with a dramatic comeback in the second half. Now Kavernen goes to work. Kick out, 3 on the way, off the backboard and good for Fries. Outside of the free throw line. Lemoyne kick out, Fravert, 3, Timber! Kevin Fravert. For girls varsity basketball, Marshfield and Oshkosh West. And a deep 3 is good for Brooks Hinson. And both teams will see each other later on down as Neve hits in the lane. Patient here again in the half court. Fravert now probes. And Lemoyne off the backboard and good. Luke Lemoyne, have yourself a game. He's got 10. It is your first place Marshfield Tigers in the Wisconsin Valley Conference as they stay undefeated with a win here at home, 57-47. Coach, both teams come in at 4-0, both teams on top of the Valley. You leave and now in sole possession of the Wisconsin Valley Conference at a record of 5-0. Just talk about that a little bit, where we started, your goals in those practices before the season began, and remember back to that time, and now to see your team where it is now. Tell us about that.
I couldn't be prouder of our guys. Their preparation, including last year for our underclassmen, into the summer, into the fall in our shoot-arounds, and so far this year has been fantastic. We had a really, really good week of practice. Last Friday against Wausau West. Wausau West is very, very good defensively. I thought we stood a little bit too much and didn't make a good defensive team work as hard as they should have. So we made some subtle adjustments in our offense tonight. And towards the end of the first half and into the second half, we started slow, we finished slow. But in terms of where we're at right now, I couldn't be happier. I know we haven't seen our best yet. I know we've got more in us somehow, and that's going to be my job to figure out what that is and to get it out of these guys.
What did you and the guys talk about to stay level into this game?
It's a lot of game prep. Coming out of Wausau West, did not have a great game. We had to reevaluate our offense to get out of the corners. So we have like a new swing offense. We swing from the wings, keep it out of the corner, and then last screens and double action. Well, he's kind of the guy we took advantage of speed-wise. This is the weak point in their defense, in our opinion. So anytime you see someone on him, you got to attack him, take him to the hoop.
How can you and the guys pivot on that now, knowing that the rest of the teams in the Valley are coming for you now?
It's the same thing. It's preparation every week. We come in, we go grind every week, beat teams. It's the same thing.
Thank you for watching the Zaleski Sports Highlight House, sponsored by Mid-State Technical College. First things first with Mid-State Technical College. Dual credit programs earn you college credit in high school. Use your skills to start your career or transfer to a university to continue your degree. Your first move is Mid-State Technical College. You are watching the Zaleski Sports Highlight House.
I'm Luke Lemoyne, and I'm in the house.
First things first with Mid-State Technical College. Dual credit programs earn you college credit in high school. Then choose a path that suits you. Use your skills to start your career or transfer to a university to continue your degree. Choose a new career. Transition easily and quickly by upgrading your skills. Or continue your education with dozens of classes to get you on your path. No matter your stage of the game, your first move is Mid-State Technical College.
And good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to the Chips Hamburgers Fieldhouse here in Marshfield. Non-conference basketball action today. Girls basketball back where we were about 18 hours ago. Maybe shouldn't have left. Jason Zaleski here. Joe Anderson producing today's broadcast. Ethan Lecker is on camera for this non-conference WIAA girls basketball game. You're watching the Forward Bank pregame show. Forward Bank, moving our communities forward, online at forward.bank and in person on North Central Avenue in Marshfield. It's the 6-7 home Marshfield Tigers and the 6-8 Oshkosh West Wildcats. Both teams coming off of wins last night. Oshkosh over West over North, 50-35, and it was a thriller here from the Chips Hamburgers Fieldhouse last night as Marshfield took down Spash in overtime. You just, if you were watching, you just saw those highlights from last night. Ashley Grand-Corvitz at the buzzer in regulation sent us to overtime, where Marshfield able to overcome Spash in that overtime period, 64-58, your final score. I'll take you through some of the scoring leaders here before we move on to starting lineups, national anthem, and everything else coming up. For the Marshfield Tigers, Danny Minsaz leads the way in scoring, 12.1 points per game. Abby Ugna offers 9 points per game for Taylor Varsho and her Tigers. For the Wildcats, Paige Secker averages 10 points per game. Lauren Best just over 8 points per game for the Oshkosh West Wildcats. And I have anthem, starting lineups, and tip-off coming up next. You're watching the Forward Bank pregame show right here on Zaleski Sports.
I had an employee at once ask me to prioritize family, faith, and business. And I put them in that order in particular. For each one of our employees, it's family first. You do what is best for you and your family. Then the rest of it will take care of itself. It's about making sure you make the best decisions for you and your family.
All right, welcome back to the Chips Hamburgers Fieldhouse. Again, Jason Zaleski here courtside. Take you point by point, coast to coast for today's, again, non-conference basketball game. Both teams, those sectional opponents, so there is a lot to be learned here in today's game for both teams as they get a up-close look at each other and then perhaps a playoff meeting down the road. We can talk about that a little bit later on in today's game, but for now it's starting lineups. And for Kenesha Phillips's Oshkosh West Warriors, the starters go like this. It is number 4, a 5'7" sophomore, Brenna Gary. Paige Secker wears number 5 as a 6-foot sophomore. Lena Hammond, 5'7" sophomore, wears number 10. Maddie Chowinski wears number 24. She's a 5'6" junior. And a senior wearing number 30, 5'11", Meredith Posanski. Again for the Warriors, Gary, Secker, Hammond, Chowinski, and Posanski. For the Marshfield Tigers, freshman Zeta Kolbeck wears number 4. Number 10 is a junior, Danny Minsaz. Abby Ugna, a 6'2" sophomore, wears number 11. Last night's hero, Ashley Grand-Corvitz, a sophomore, wears number 21. And Ayanna Bowsum, in the lineup tonight as a sophomore. 5'11" sophomore, wears number 24. Again for Taylor Varsho's Tigers, Kolbeck, Minsaz, Ugna, Grand-Corvitz, and Bowsum. And Oshkosh coming in at 6-8 overall. Marshfield weighs in at 6-7 overall. And again, as I said, both teams coming off of a win last night. West over North, 50-35. And here in the Chips Hamburgers Fieldhouse, it was Marshfield in overtime over Spash, 64-48. Our Forward Bank pregame show ends there. Again, Forward Bank watching live here on Zaleski Sports. Forward Bank moving our communities forward online at forward.bank and in person on North Central Avenue right here in Marshfield. Tigers with the ball first as they win the opening tip. Grand Corbett's. Tigers work patient in their half-court set. And here's Minsas. Stop there, and Colbeck able to keep the ball inbounds. The Tigers going to work efficient. They're going to work patient, and on the feed inside, Ugna not able to handle. It was nice defense there also by, we got Lauren Best wearing number 11. It was not in the starting lineups that were given to the scorers table. But anyway, Bowsum hits for 3. Go back and check here. But indeed, Lauren Best in the starting lineup for the Warriors. All right. Outside shot, that one short. Off the hands of Chowinski. Inside feed to Ugna, takes a dribble up and missed. The ball batted back out and in the hands of the Warriors. And wearing number 5 and cutting through the lane is Paige Secker, coming in at the leading scorer as the leading scorer for the Wildcats, averaging just under 10 points per game. Tigers in man defense, cutting through and not able to find her way through the lane that time was Posanski. 2 minutes off the clock here in Marshfield. Tigers with a 3-point lead. Bowsum with the 3-pointer last time down. Here's Minsas. She'll launch from the corner. And that one rattles in and out. Offensive rebound for the Tigers. Putback isn't there. Ball still tipped around. And it's going to be handled by, is that Gary? Yeah, Gary and the Wildcats. 3-pointer from the corner on the other side comes up short from Best. She gets her own rebound. Tigers in their man defense, talking to Marshfield's coaches throughout the year. They're going to go to zone every now and then, maybe out of a timeout, switch it up, just give a different look. But 98% of the time, this is a man defending team. Free in the lane was Posanski, not able to make good on the layup. Down comes Colbeck. Colbeck dribbles through, left-handed layup, a little bit wild, bailed out with a foul, and it's going to be 2 free throws coming up for Zeta Colbeck. Thought Colbeck was a little bit out of control as she used the step through. Foul is called on Secker. And free throw up and good for Colbeck. Marshfield was a poor shooting free throw team last night. Late in the game, about 4 minutes left, they were 4 of 13. And Colbeck starts them off on the right foot, 2 for 2 from the free throw line. Early 5-0 lead for Marshfield. West looking for its first points here of the afternoon. It's West JV, the win over Marshfield before we started this one. As a matter of fact, I believe West won the JV and the freshman game. But those are practice games. No official records are kept. Bowsum back to Colbeck. She'll launch from there. Comes up short. That was a long three-pointer. And ball lands out of bounds. It'll belong to the Warriors. Or, sorry, Wildcats. I'm going to get this right here sooner or later. Kick out, corner 3. That one comes up short. Another one launched for Posanski. Colbeck lets the Wildcat defense retreat. Brings it across the half-court line. Bowsum takes a look around, gives off to Minsas. She'll hit it at the launch of 3. Ball saved back in. to Chowinski. Again, those of you watching on a mobile device, you've got the ability to chat with us down below or off to your right as Minsaz with the stop under the basket scores her first points tonight. If I am saying any of these names wrong, just drop a note down there, let me know. Nice job there. Spinning was Chowinski as she worked on Bowsam. And the seal broken for the Wildcats. First points come at 13:55 to play here in the first half for West. And Grankovich's pass is picked off by Posanski. And she'll come back in the lane. She came out, comes back in, gets her own rebound. Bounce pass into Chowinski. That one too strong, and Ugna with the rebound. Coach Varsho tells Danny, go get the ball. So, Minsaz with the ball. Didn't like her big bringing the ball up the floor. Minsaz launch again. That one short shot, somewhat contested by Best. Quickly up it comes now to Secker. Secker stopped in the lane, bounces it, and off the shoe of Chowinski, and West able to keep possession. 7-2, Marshfield leads early. There goes Secker to work, kicks it back out. Chowinski looking for a passing partner and near a 5-second call. Able to get it free before that happened, and Secker rises in the lane and hits. Pair of Tigers and a lone Wildcat await at the scores table. Next dead ball, we'll have our first substitutions. Now a pair apiece coming in at the next dead ball. Now Bowsam works around Secker and traveled. We'll see Madison Voss and Rael Schuler come in for the Tigers. It'll be Braylee Jodarski and Abby Curtis for Oshkosh West. Racing ahead with it is Gary. Another cutter in the lane. That time it was Curtis. Seen West come down now a few times. They're going to look for those cutters. Look for somebody getting free, getting open in the lane and work it out there. And now Schuler, working 28 feet from the basket, is fouled by Jodarski. Second team foul for the Wildcats. And freshman Kolbeck out to Agna. Agna now is going to probe, put up a shot. Shot that didn't have much of a chance. Here comes Secker. Secker in the lane, works around Minsaz and gets it to roll through. Paige Secker, you can see why she's the top scorer for these Wildcats, as West has pulled to within one. Minsaz turns in the lane, fires a two-handed shot and in. That shot was challenged, used a little help from her left hand to get it in. Now quickly West down the floor in transition, and Curtis hits from under the basket. All right, now we got some action, Joe. Kolbeck with it on the outside. Joe spends a lot of time in D4 and D5 basketball. There is definitely a speed difference in the division levels, and you can see that here. Here's Ugna now, able to control. Inside it goes to Schuler. Schuler turns and earns herself a pair of free throws. Foul is going to go on Curtis, her first, team third. And Schuler gets it to bounce in. Bryce Rasmussen checking in online. Wapaka Comet superfan and Zaleski Sports superfan Bryce checking in on a Saturday. And Schuler goes 0 for 2 from the line that time. Up top with it is Jadarski. She's going to drive the lane. Shot comes off, rebound to Schuler. Colbeck surveys the floor, gets a screen from Schuler, then Schuler backs off of it. Voss, Schuler in the corner. There goes Colbeck on the baseline. Bowsam, wing, three, Timber! Ayanna Bowsam, her second three-pointer here of the afternoon. This is going to be a loose ball foul on Colbeck. The first foul for the Tigers of the half. Lauren Best comes back in, so does Meredith Posanski for Oshkosh West. Colbeck races with Gary down the floor. Now left alone is Best for three. That one comes up short, and the Tigers will let that roll into their own bench and take possession as the ball out of bounds, last off the shot of Best. Marshfield 5-point lead, matching their largest lead of the half as Schuler not able to handle the pass and diving out of bounds. It's a pretty good show she put on there, Joe. That ball was already out of bounds, though. And I owed her one because she was teasing me before the game about something else, so I owed her one for that. Ball comes into Jadarski. Gary takes a look around, delivers to Best. The two teams playing similar offenses, so an interesting matchup here. Both teams score average about the same points per game, just around 50 points per game. And this is going to be a foul on the Wildcats, and they're going to get Posanski with the foul, her first, and team foul number 4 on West. Marshfield did a superb job last night. We talk about the jump ball in the girls' game, and certainly not one of the more exciting things to watch in a basketball game, but what the jump ball does, it earns you extra possessions. And Marshfield able to work the jump ball superbly last night, earn themselves multiple possessions, including with 9 seconds left in regulation, able to get the jump ball and possession arrow pointed that way. That's what led to the Ashley Grand Corbett's shot at the buzzer to send it to overtime, was the jump ball. I misspoke before. Schuler was 1 for 2 from the free throw line before, now 2 of 3 on the game. Free throw number 4 is no good and gets her own rebound. Minsaw's in the lane, kick out. Voss, jumper from the baseline is good. 5th Tiger to score here in the first half. We're now into the second quarter of today's game. We're halfway through the first half, if you know fractions as well as I do. But pretty good for Marshfield to get 5 scores through 1 quarter of play. This will be a pair of free throws coming up for Curtis as they charge Bowsam with the foul. And Curtis off back iron, no good on the first attempt, as we see Colbeck and Ungna come back in for Marshfield. It'll be Schuler and Voss to head out. Out for West is Jadarski, and back in is Chowinski. Good thing I'm Polish, Joe. Able to rip through those names.
There's a connection between Voss and Jadarski, I'll tell you about.
Okay. It's Curtis now off the front iron, tried to adjust. She was long on the first one, ends up short on the second. Colbeck now takes a look around and passed late to Grand Corvetz as Colbeck started to dribble to the right towards Grand Corvetz. She started to make her move, her rotation, and fortunately for the Tigers, able to keep possession out of that. An 8-point lead for Marshfield. This is their largest lead of the half, largest lead of the game. Minsaw's cross court. Good thing Ugna's 6'2", able to pull that one down. Now Bowsum loads up for three, and that one just off the mark. Rebound brought down by Best. Colbeck tips it out of bounds right into the loving, waiting arms of Coach Taylor Varsho. And Coach having a nice laugh on the bench about that right now. And former all-everything basketball player here for Marshfield during her playing days, earned herself a D1 scholarship where she played college basketball at a couple different places. So she can catch the ball when needed. Bowsum nearly had that one stolen away, and then they're going to charge Best with the foul on the reach. So team foul number 6 comes with 7:58 left to play here in the first. Next West foul on the defensive end will equal Marshfield free throw. Bowsum up top with it, works over the top of Best. Works and looks over the top of her, as a matter of fact. Now Ugna right hand, stops at the free throw line, pops there, off to the right. Nice box out underneath that time by Secker as she boxed out Bowsum and allowed her teammate to get the rebound. Baseline drive for Gary, cut off there by the Marshfield double team. And then a three-pointer on the other end of it. Offensive rebound for Posanski. Knocked out of bounds by Marshfield. It'll be West to inbound. So they trail by 8. Gary on the inbound. And it's going to be a travel or out of bounds. Either way, a turnover as Posanski not able to handle. May have done it all at the same time. Shuffled her feet as she touched the out-of-bounds line. A timeout on the floor. 7:15 remains. Back for more right after this on Zaleski Sports.
Rich, creamy, and fun. Point Craft Soda. Caffeine-free, made with 100% real sugar. From Stevens Point Brewery.
Back here to the Chips Hamburgers Field House. First time out of the game comes at 7:15. Marshfield leads 16-8. Fleet Farm's hiring event is going on now. All locations looking to hire. Get competitive pay, flexible scheduling, and a 20% discount for you and your immediate family. Apply online today. Fleet Farm, proudly serving the Midwest since 1955. I need my Fleet Farm fixed, Joe. I haven't been there in about a week. Too long. Well, I got my my Fleet Farm rewards. I think I got $10 to turn in. I got a $10 discount my next time in there, so I may even have to do it after today's game. There's Minsaw's baseline drive, stops, pops, rolls over the rim and out. There goes Secker now, and hands off to Best. Best stops at the free throw line, gives back to Secker. Secker will launch a three over Grain Corvitz and hit it. Paige Secker, who's got a nice shot, she's got 7. Tigers quickly back down the floor. Ugna all the way to the rack, too strong. Rebound Secker. And incidental contact, they're going to say there, as Gary tripped, fell, ball rolls out of bounds, back to the Tigers. And Coach Varsho getting a further explanation on something that happened on the other side of the court. Kind of pointing down this way with her questions. Questions answered, we move on.
That's good relationships across the two.
Minsaw's left of the circle. Looks for a cutter, doesn't find one. Now will begin her move. Off now to Colbeck. Colbeck skips it to Bowsum. Bench asking Tigers on the floor to move the ball, and this is off of Grant Corvitz. Nice job there by Paige Secker to force the action and force the turnover. Her Wildcats trail by 5, just over 5.5 left in the half. As I said before, in the second quarter, however you'd like to look at it. So Gary to bring it up. Wildcats have trailed for much of this first half. Skip to Best. Best 3. That one's short. And Colbeck will let that one go out of bounds. Coach Varsho telling her she's got to close out a little bit better on the shooters. Now, Coach telling Minsaz, listen to me. Coach Varsho coached them up all game long. Now Minsaz works, and 8-footer comes up short. Loose ball picked up by Posanski. Now Bowsam took it away for a moment and then commits the foul. Be the second on Bowsam here in the half. 4th for the Tigers, and as that happens, it's going to be Schuler to come in for Bowsam. Bowsam leaves with 6 points, 2 made three-pointers in the half. The Wildcats have had a few opportunities here after Marshfield missed shots, turnovers, what have you. They've not been able to come through either. 11 points, I said, both teams average about 50 points a game, but 11 points well off the average. Drive down the lane comes up empty for Gary. Best will track down the loose ball. Gary will reload from the corner. That one long, Colbeck rebound. The Warriors just haven't been able to find the bottom of the net here through the first 13 and a half minutes of play. Grant Corvitz and loses the dribble. Now Secker. Wildcats able to bring it across the half-court line. That one blocked by Ugna. Drive and Best with a little baby hook, and Ugna swats it. So Brenna Gary, the inbound, looks over the top of Minsaz. Still looking, and kick ball is the call. They'll inbound again. Give myself a look around here. A somewhat populated gym. If you're in the area, still plenty of time to get down. 4+ minutes left here in the first half. Come on down, enjoy some basketball. And then I know it's NFL playoff football about to start here at the bottom of the hour, but you can get caught up on that when you get home. I mean, that's what I'm going to have to do. Got Raiders and Bengals NFL action. Get home by second quarter, maybe halftime of that game. You won't have missed anything. It's a left-handed turnaround by Posanski, her first bucket tonight. Wildcats trail by 3. And Tigers have not scored in a while. As I say that, Voss is going to head to the scorer's table, check in at the next dead ball. Grant Corvitz loses her dribble, nearing a 5-second call, feeds it inside Ugna, left hand, and can't get that one to roll in. Tigers' cold streak continues as Schuler bats that one out of bounds. Remains Oshkosh West ball as Coach Kanisha Phillips off the West bench, giving some instruction to her girls on the floor. That was pass it like this, not like that. Easy for a coach to say, right? Just do it like this. There's Gary now on the baseline, skips it through. Three-pointer on the way. That one rattles in and out for Chowinski. Wildcats could have tied with made three-pointer. Tigers get the ball on the rebound. Mostly fast-moving first half here. Now Minsaz at the elbow, left hand, and bounces it inside to Bowsam. Bowsam hit the guide wire, and that's out of bounds. It'll be West ball. Straps that hang from the ceiling to make sure those backboards don't swing around and clunk somebody in the head. Make sure none of these girls hang on the rim on their next dunk attempt. That would do it. Could do it.
I love this.
Oh, nice drive there. The right-handed layup is good for Jadarski, and again, it's a one-point game. Tigers have been cold from the floor here for quite a while, and tripped is Minsaz, and that's going to send Minsaz to the line for the 1-and-1 as Tigers in the bonus. Second foul charged on Gary. And Gary takes a seat with 2 fouls. Free throw good for Minsaz, earns herself another. She's got 5. Tigers 5 for 7 from the line here tonight. They were poor free throw shooters yesterday. Able to get the win in overtime. Minsaz hits both. We see Sabrina Pickert in the game for the first time. She brings it up, wears number 21. Now bouncing in the lane with it is Secker. Stops her dribble. Bounces it outside to the aforementioned Pickert. Just over 2 minutes remain. There's Secker now. Secker works off of a screen, now gives off to Best. Best dribbles in the lane, turns, fires off the backboard, gets her own rebound. Ogna with another swat. Nice hustle there from Lauren Best, though. And there's no better person to identify a missed shot than the shooter. Best knew it right away. Wheeled around to the right side of the lane, able to get her own rebound. Now in it comes to Secker. Too easy for Paige Secker. 9 points. She's on 1 point from her season average and has done it here in the first half. Schuler comes in. She'll check in coming up at the next dead ball for Marshfield. Here's Grand Corbett's right hand. That one blocked by Secker. Schuler will come in. Out goes Bausom as those two have subbed in for each other here in the first half. Bausom in the starting lineup tonight for Coach Taylor Varsho on the bench now. Getting a breather. In it comes to Schuler. Now Ogna, right hand. Out to to Colbeck. Feed inside for Grand Corbett's tipped up and stolen away by Secker and the Wildcats. Secker got her hand on it. Stolen away after that. 3-point shot from Best is no good. Chased down and saved in. Nice play by Jadarski. Coach Varsho not happy with her Tigers' effort on that loose ball. 1 minute left in the half. Turning in the lane is Jadarski and hits, and the Wildcats have their first lead today. Colbeck out to Minsaz. Minsaz dribbles through traffic and traveled. Dragged the pivot foot as she got tied up through traffic. Dragged that pivot foot and travel is the right call. Just over 40 seconds here in the half. Wildcats again took the lead, their very first lead on the last trip down. Now have a chance to guarantee themselves a locker room visit at halftime with the lead. See how diligent they want to work here with no shot clock in the state of Wisconsin. They can, according to the rules, dribble it out here in the half, take the last shot. 15 seconds left, and maybe exactly what they're going to do. Again, they took possession with 43 seconds left. We're now under 10. Now they go to work. Wildcats under the basket. Ball comes out to Minsaz. Minsaz up ahead to Schuler. Schuler, nope, didn't get it off in time. Shot does not count, and we have reached the halftime here at the Chips Hamburgers Fieldhouse in Marshfield. It's Oshkosh West 19, Marshfield 18. We'll take a commercial break, bring you back for halftime stats right after this on Zaleski Sports.
Little Sprouts is now open in Rudolph with the same great childcare you know about in Auburndale. Here's Brooke Sievers to tell us about it.
The community here in Rudolph has been extremely welcoming, and we're excited to serve here just like we do up in Auburndale. Part of the process is to help out the school districts and to help the children stay, their 4K children, to stay close and get services right here. We serve here in Rudolph 1-year-olds up until 12-year-olds, and up in Auburndale we serve 6 weeks old until 12-year-olds.
Our Auburndale pea pods, wiggle worms, busy bees, and fireflies welcome the Rudolph sweet potatoes, lovely ladybugs, and beautiful butterflies. Contact Little Sprouts Learning Garden on Facebook today.
Wondering what to feed your team after work, the game, or this weekend? Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield and Wisconsin Rapids has tasty, char-broiled burgers for any hungry appetite. From the classic hamburger to the famous Chips Champ and everything in between, check out our daily specials. Stop inside to enjoy your meal with comfortable seating. See our complete menu of burgers, hot ham and cheese, hot beef, chicken and fish, fries, rings, curds, and ice cream served year-round. In a hurry? Same great menu in the drive-thru. Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield and Wisconsin Rapids.
Hosting a tournament, running a sports camp, collecting team fees, youth or adult, Tournament Depot offers end-to-end solutions for everything you need to make running your organization a pleasure. Quick registration setup, team management, communication, leaderboard, online updates, simple and or self-check-in. Don't hate the bookkeeping process. Let us help make them painless and quick. Let us show you how easy it can be. Check us out at tournamentdepot.com or call us at 612-524-9981 for information.
At the Granite Shop, we take great pride in what we do. We offer high-quality natural stone granite as well as a huge selection of man-made stone. With full slabs as well as a variety of partial remnants, you'll have no problem finding the stone that was meant for you. Our high-end, high-quality granite, quartz, and marble is perfect for any kitchen, bathroom, or remodel need. We are locally owned and operated on County Road C near Stratford. We service all of Wisconsin.
And welcome back to the Chips Hamburgers Fieldhouse here in Marshfield. Halftime. Oshkosh West with the 19-18 lead. We'll take you through first half scoring. And we'll start first with the trailing Tigers. They have 6 points from Danny Minsa, 6 points from Ayana Bausum, and then 2 points from Rael Schuler, Zeta Kolbeck, and Madison Voss. For the Oshkosh West Wildcats, scoring goes like this. Paige Secker, 1 point off of her season average in the first half. She's got 9, leads all scorers here today. Braylee Jadarski with 4, and then Abby Curtis, Maddie Chewinski, and Meredith Posanski each with 2 points. Again, a low-scoring game, and that goes with their season averages. Both teams averaging about 50 points per game. We are about on that pace here today. We'll see what happens in the second half. We've got just about 6 minutes left before the second half resumes. Show you a couple more of our sponsors and have you back in time for the second half right here on Zaleski Sports.
Hi, this is Van Patrick Oates from Rapids Awards and More. People ask, what is the more part of Awards and More? Well, that means that we're more than just an award store. We engrave glass, wood, plastic, guns, Yeti cups, medals, knives, and so much more. We're located on the web at awardsandmore.us. And if you're in the Wisconsin Rapids area, visit our physical store at 1210 Pepper Avenue or check us out on Facebook. Rapids Awards and More than just awards.
If you lose direction, you can grab my hand. I'll be the one behind you to say no. One man band. Just follow your dreams and keep your promises.
We're all different, but we all want great health insurance. See why we're rated #1 in service, coverage, and affordability in Central Wisconsin.
Bauer & Fine Business Technologies is your complete office technology solution. For 60 years, Bauer & Fine Business Technologies has been serving school districts, municipalities, counties, religious organizations, and businesses in Wisconsin and beyond. Visit b-bt.com and let Bauer & Fine Business Technologies be your complete office technology solution. That's b-bt.com. Nasonville Dairy, family owned and operated, bringing you fresh cheese curds made daily, along with many other varieties of Wisconsin-made cheeses and treats. Don't forget to check out our cheese and sausage trays for your upcoming parties and cheese and sausage gift packages for the holiday season or any other special occasion. Nasonville Dairy, located just southwest of Marshfield on US Highway 10, nasonvilledairy.com. All right, second half about to be underway here in Marshfield. 19-18, Oshkosh West over Marshfield. Took a look back on it. Marshfield 2 points in the final 9 minutes of the half. They led 16 to 8. 2 points, and they were 2 Danny Mensah's free throws. And that was it. The second half underway. The third quarter. However you like to look at it. And we see Secker launch a 3 and hit. Paige Secker, 12 points. Again, season average 10. She's over her season average. And the Wildcats come out of the locker room, get the big 3. Ugna right back down the floor, answers back with a layup inside. First points tonight for Abby. Secker works on Grankorvitz. Backs her in, now turns, takes a look, gets it back out. Now the drive here by Posanski. And out of bounds to the Tigers. Pass inside, Grankorvitz able to haul it down, then blocked by Secker. It's a tough pass for to handle there. Colbeck rainbowed it in, and Grankorvitz fortunate to come down with it. Now Mensah's to the rack. Right hand is good. Annie Mensah's nice two-man game there for the Tigers as Mensah's and Colbeck work together. The Tigers couple of field goals made here in the half. We're tied at 22. Turning is Chowinski. Kicks it out. Secker takes a look around. Decides to drive. Left hand for Secker. No, but she's fouled by Grankorvitz. And a pair of free throws coming up now for Paige Secker to be the first free throws for Secker here in the game. Oshkosh West was 0 for 2 in the first half from the free throw line. Marshfield 6 of 8. And Secker gets the first one to rip the net. Secker off the front rim, no good on the second. 1 point game here in Marshfield. Still over 16 minutes left in the game. With a low scoring contest. Points, free throws, and all at a premium here in the second half. Or seemingly will be. The Tigers missed possession and the Wildcats are able to chase it down. That was interesting there as Lauren Best able to chase it down. Nobody from Marshfield had noticed that pass, that inbound was wayward, and Mensah's nearly with the steal. Kick out. Posanski now in the lane. Left-handed layup is good. Nice move on the up and under for Meredith Posanski. She's got 4. 3-point Wildcat lead. Colbeck probes, cut off there by Chowinski. Mensah's looks at a cutting Ugna, didn't like what she saw there, goes to work, puts the ball to the floor, off the backboard and in. Danny Mensah's. He's got 10, averages 12 a game. So both headliners are doing what their averages said. Mensah's for Marshfield, Secker for West. And you look here, fans of either team, that deflected will stay with the Wildcats. You ask yourself, okay, now who else can step up and put us over the hump in a tight game? A couple of points here and there for other scores as I look up and down the score sheet, other than the top scorers for each team. Now who else can put us into the scoring column? Offensive rebound there, and it's going to be a foul on Schuler. 2 free throws coming up for Chowinski. First foul on Schuler. Free throw good. H&S Manufacturing in Marshfield is hiring. If you're a hard-working individual, then they need you. Do you want a solid company that offers top wages along with a very generous benefits package? Check out the open positions at H&S. Benefits are health, dental, life, disability, 401k, cash bonuses, $2 shift bonus, and a substantial vacation plan that has you earning vacation on your very first day. Looking for welders, painters, assemblers, both first and second shift. Apply online. Google us at H&S Manufacturing or log on to hsmfgco.com as Ogna misses from up close. Wildcats 3-point lead in the ball. Oh, and one for Maddie Chowinski as she drives the lane. She gets raked as she drove across the lane. Foul on Schuler. Not able to complete the three-point play, though, and Ugna is challenged by Secker. Ugna gets the rebound. Good hustle there out of Paige Secker. 5-point West lead. Here's Minsaz with it. Looks over the top of Best. And had her pass deflected. She was going to go cross court, had it deflected and stolen away by Posanski. And Minsaz gets the steal right back. Back comes Danny Minsaz. Full head of steam, right-handed layup is good for Minsaz on the run out. And Coach Varsho is going to call the timeout as Minsaz scores her 12th point here today. Back for more right after this on Zaleski Sports.
Scotty's Pizza and Chicken of Marshfield has been voted Best Pizza in Marshfield 12 years in a row. With popular choices like broccoli, bacon, cheese, drunken chicken, or any of the 25 specialty pizzas, Scotty's is ready to earn your vote now at 715-384-8118. Choose Scotty's for pizza, chicken, subs, sandwiches, and more. Carry out, dine-in, and delivery. Scotty's Pizza and Chicken, 715-384-8118.
Back to the Chips Hamburgers Fieldhouse we come. Coach Varsho calls that timeout after the made basket from Minsaz. Tiger is going to pick up full court pressure out of the timeout. The Wildcats able to break the pressure and get the ball across the half-court line. And now stolen away by Gran Corvitz. Here comes Gran Corvitz on the fast break. And she dribbles into Gary. And ball out of bounds. It'll stay with the Tigers. A lot to process there for the sophomore Ashley Gran Corvitz on the steal and run out. Am I going to take it strong? Am I going to find a passing partner? Kind of got caught in between a couple of decisions there, it so appeared. As Schuler takes the 1-foot pass there from Minsaz. Those are tough to handle. Minsaz shot fake, launches three. That one off on the left-hand side and will go out of bounds. And ball thrown into the scorer's table and able to be saved in. Shot misses for Posanski, but Wildcats will reload and they will turn it over after the reload as Gary took too many steps. In comes Abby Curtis. Out will go Maddie Chowinski for the Wildcats. And Coach Kenesha Phillips did a nice job rotating her girls, getting good action off the bench. Girls coming off the bench for these Wildcats come in with some energy. Again, these are sectional teams. Teams a chance to maybe, depending on how it lines up, see each other in the playoffs as Minsaz saves it into Gran Corvitz. Now Schuler from beyond the arc picks up her dribble there, and Minsaz back on the playing surface with the ball now between the circles. Minsaz, step back three, Timmer! Danny Minsaz. We're tied at 29. Minsaz had to save that ball. She went sprawling behind us, got back on the playing surface, and launched and hit a three. That's energy. This one dribbled off the foot of Jadarski, and now Voss with it. Voss goes 1-on-3, stops under the basket and has it taken away by Posanski. That was a tough situation for Maddie Voss to be in there. Got in a little bit over her skis and didn't have an outlet after she got stuck under the basket. Now Minsaz as Jadarski gets in front of her, and Jadarski on the spin, getting out of the way of Minsaz, is going to earn herself a pair of free throws. Schuler picks up her third foul. 4 team fouls in the half for the Tigers, none for the Wildcats. And Jodarski has it rim in and out. Hawkins Ash CPAs, the certified public accounting firm that's big enough to serve you and small enough to care. Accounting professionals in the firm's Marshfield office provide local tax and accounting services. They're backed with the resources and support of 9 other offices, more than 150 team members. Contact Hawkins Ash CPAs in Marshfield for all your tax and accounting needs. Visit them online at hawkinsash.cpa to learn more as Jadarski hits the back end of her shooting fouls. Again, the IRS said they'll take your tax return as early as January 24th, and may as well let the pros at Hawkins Ash take care of all that mess for you. All the headache. Bounce them off the backboard and good. The Tigers back in the lead. They lead by 1, and we get a timeout on the floor. Oshkosh West. Timeout now. Marshfield leads 31-30 on Zaleski Sports.
Witness the difference of a Catholic education at Columbus Catholic Schools.
I think everyone should just know what makes this place special.
But come and see. That's just what the Lord always said, and put your toe in the water. They are great schools, and it's a good fit. I'd always want them to come and to just to feel the goodness and the family atmosphere.
I invite everyone just to come in and see what it's about and to see if it might be right for them and their family.
We invite you to schedule a tour today.
Let's get down to business. Give you one more night to get this.
11:47 remains here at the Chips Hamburgers Fieldhouse in Marshfield. Dance party. Jason Zaleski and Joe Anderson here courtside. Joe producing today's game. Ethan Leiker on camera. And yeah, it's time to get down to business, though. We've got about a quarter of play left here in this one. And nothing solved. Just a 1-point game here from the Fieldhouse. Gary, couple stutter steps. Didn't like what was happening there. Secker, three-pointer. And that one just go off back iron. Minsaz will collect the rebound. Minsaz goes gas to break. Gives off to Kolbeck. As I said in the first half, both teams essentially run the same offense. Play good man defense and score about the same number of points each time out. And as a result, a 1-point game here in the second half. Here's Minsaz now in the lane. Right-hander off the backboard, rolls around and through. 17 points for Minsaz. She had 6 in the first half and has played well here in the second. Gary gets stuck down low, and we're going to have a foul on Ugna. Chance there for a jump ball, but Ugna with the contact commits the foul. 5 fouls in the second half, all committed by the Tigers. Gary again will inbound. And it comes to Jadarski. Outside shot. This one is off the rim, no good. And rebound going to be chased down by Jadarski. Off the three-point attempt from Gary. Gary another drive out to Jadarski. She wheels in the lane. Couldn't find enough space there, and Minsaz able to force the steal. Here comes Minsaz. Minsaz works off the backboard. No foul there. Contact made. We play on. Now Secker to the rack and good. Paige Secker not afraid to get inside that lane, get into traffic, and make things happen. Wildcats regain the lead. I'm sorry, they trail by 1. My apologies. Marshfield in lead, 33-32. Entry pass to Grand Corvitz. And she's fouled by Curtis. Curtis picks up her second, and again, that's the first foul of the half for the Wildcats. I'm sorry, second foul. Yeah, that's what I said. Second foul on Curtis. Just when I thought I was wrong, I was right. In it comes to Ogna. Ogna now, left hand, had that shot deflected and out of bounds. It'll stay with the Tigers. Coach Varsho asks about the prospects of a foul that next time that happens. We'll see. But our officials explaining it's not a foul. And pass from Minsaz did not go where she wanted it to. Ogna not able to handle at her ankles. Wildcats trail by 1. That one deflected and stolen away by Bowsam. Here comes Bowsam with it. Bowsam to the rack and good. Diana Bowsam scores. She's got 10. Back the other way come the Wildcats. Action starts to pick up here just a bit. Three-pointer on the way from Curtis is long. And offensive rebound that is going to be thrown away, or over and back, thrown away. Same result. Marshfield with the ball and a 3-point lead. As I said, the action began to pick up there a little bit, maybe just a little bit too much for these teams. It was a bit of a wild interaction there for the Wildcats. Fourth quarter now, under 9 to play. Entry pass into Ogna. She's doubled right away. Now Minsaz on the cut, and she's going to draw herself a couple of free throws. 2 for 2 on the game is Minsaz from the free throw line. Again, she's got 17 on the game. And Minsaz, nice shot, free throw made. Wildcats have led by as many as 5 here in the second half. They trail now by 4. Tigers looking to go up by 5. Minsaz free throw, and that one off the back iron. The old announcer jinx there on the 5-point lead. Here comes Secker. Now 3 on the way from Best is short, and that'll go into the Wildcats bench out of bounds. Tigers ball. Katie checks in. Happy birthday to Katie, by the way. One year older, 1 year wiser, right, Joe? Yeah. The theory, anyway. It may not bear out to fact, but it's a theory. Go through the scientific process, and maybe, and sometimes not. And sometimes that's okay.
1 year closer to Medicare.
Yeah. Colbeck looking to inbound, and in it'll come to Minsaz. And what do we have here? Timeout on the floor as we've got an injured Wildcat. We'll take that timeout. Back for more basketball right after this on Zaleski Sports.
If you have a fear of overpaying, you have FOOP. But don't worry, switch to US Cellular and get a free Samsung Galaxy S25G, plus no activation fees. So you can stream, capture, and post without FOOP. Switch and get a free Samsung Galaxy S25G at US Cellular. Choose fair.
Northside Computers is Marshfield's U.S. Cellular store. Visit us on South Central Avenue in Marshfield for the latest Samsung, Apple, personal cellular devices, tablets, and more.
We know how a bank should be at Partners Bank. Banking should be easier. Treating our customers as valued and important. Services should be better with online and mobile banking and locations close to where you live and work. Loans should be quicker, and we make all decisions locally with years of experience helping people with their financing needs. Partners Bank, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
Partners Bank, better together.
I really got to understand what a nurse is. Do they focus on you? You know, do they make sure that you're comfortable? And, you know, that's what Shai has. It's the connection that he has, you know, my best interest in mind, always.
Why wait another day? Let's take the next step together towards a better life.
All right, coming back here, and unfortunately, I couldn't see who it was. I had all the traffic to look through. You at home had the best look at it, maybe, depending on how Ethan was doing on the camera there. And then as I can go through process of elimination here, probably figure it out. But she was able to get off with some help, kind of a one-legged hop, and then all the arms and hair covered her number on the back. We'll get a report to you as soon as we can, but looks like a right ankle was the case on the injured Wildcat anyway. So jump ball there. It'll go to the Tigers on the possession arrow. Marshfield again leads by 4. Led by as many as 7 in the game. Bowsum too strong off the backboard. Rebound Colbeck, and she's fouled. Shortest player on the floor, Zeta Colbeck, 5'4", able to get the rebound, and will get 2 free throws for her effort. 2 for 2 in the first half was Zeta. And first one goes off back iron. I am doing no good here in helping any of these girls with free throws. And Colbeck goes 0 for 2. Tigers continue to lead by 4, under 8 minutes to play. Marshfield picks up some pressure here in the backcourt. Not necessarily looking for a steal. They're just looking to quicken up the decision-making process for the Wildcats and draw an errant pass or something similar to that. Nice job by Best in the lane, able to keep possession. She gets it back here at the top of the circle. Coach Phillips asking for movement out of her Wildcats. Now Gary off the backboard. Nice move there. Brenna Gary scores her first points today. Yes, it is still technically afternoon. Now here's Agna. Hands off to Bowsum. Now Bowsum inside. Left-hand layup is good. 12 points for Ayana. And nearly stolen away, now it is. Bowsum with it, up with it. And a couple of free throws coming up for Ayana now. Coach Phillips tells her girls, we can't get lazy now. And Bowsum is pure on the first. And the second, Bowsum's got 14 on the game. Minsaz with 18, Bowsum with 14. And I said, and Joe is my witness here, but I said this early in the second half, both teams' leading scorers are getting the job done. Each team was looking for who else can help put us over the hump, and for Marshfield, it's been Ayana Bowsum. West still looking for who that might be, and this one is thrown away, and again, that ball just has an attraction to Coach Varsho. All basketballs do. 6:40 left, 6-point Marshfield lead, looking to build on it now. Gran Corvitz takes a look around. Bowsum puts the ball on the floor, and Secker with the block. The sophomore Bowsum took it in, and the sophomore Secker sent it out. Into Gran Corvitz, and she's fouled. It's going to be team foul number 6 on the Wildcats. The last foul to give. Marshfield will inbound, and it'll be Tiger free throws from this point forward. Gran Corvitz was hoping, well, no, she's just lining up for the inbound. Looked like she was going to go toe the line there and see if she could work a free throw out of that. She knew she wanted to shoot the ball, but never did get in the act of shooting. She wanted to. That was her plan. And Agna able to keep the ball alive. Boy, oh boy. Now Gran Corvitz from in the lane and may have had that shot blocked, and now there's going to be a foul on Marshfield. It'll be their sixth, and final 6+ minutes may have a free throw parade developing. Grain Corbett's her first foul tonight. Again, Grain Corbett's last night's hero at the end of regulation, has not scored yet in this one. Secker turns and fires, comes up short. Ugna with the rebound. Back come the Tigers. Coach Varsho says, easy. Like on a horse, right? Whoa. The injured Wildcat has emerged from the training room. We'll get a timeout on the floor. We'll give you an update on the injury or the injured player. We'll be able to finally identify who it is right after this on Zaleski Sports.
First things first with Mid-State Technical College. Dual credit programs earn you college credit in high school. Then choose a path that suits you. Use your skills to start your career or transfer to a university to continue your degree. Choose a new career. Transition easily and quickly by upgrading your skills. Or continue your education with dozens of classes to get you on your path. No matter your stage of the game, your first move is Mid-State Technical College.
Snow piles up quickly. Remove it just as quickly with Kubota subcompact and compact tractors. Our #1 selling tractors are built to take on winter with front and rear mount snow blowers, blades, and rotary sweepers. Get select Kubota subcompact or compact tractors for 0 down, 0% APR for up to 60 months and save $1,000. See your local Kubota dealer today.
Your local Kubota dealer is Chili Implement, located 1 mile north of Highway 10 in Chili. All right, able to update you now on Maddie Chewinski. She was the injured Wildcat that went in the training room just a moment ago. Came out on crutches and shoeless on her right foot. So hope to see Maddie on the basketball floor again real soon. Looks like she's having a good laugh about something over there. So good spirits anyway. Under 6 to play. Coach Varsho and the Tigers coming out of their timeout. There goes Minsaz now, stops in the lane, passes through it to Bowsam. Bowsam had that ball low. We'll talk about that here in just a moment on how the sophomore Bowsam and many have some things to learn when it comes to getting the ball down low. What they teach in big man camp anyways, you don't bring the ball below your waist. When you get that ball down low, you keep it up in the air. You bring it down below your waist like Bowsam did there, and it's a sea of hands poking at the ball. And a lot of times it's equal a jump ball or a steal. A lot to learn. Here it comes into Bowsam. Left hand is good. 16 points for Ayana. Ball on the floor, and there's Bowsam with it. She's everywhere here tonight, is Ayana. And there is the jump ball. Possession arrow points to West. Angela checks in, says thanks for the live feed. You bet. We are here to help. We understand that sometimes you just can't make it down to the gym, whatever the reason might be. And we love being here. No other place I'd rather be. Gary twists and turns. Foul committed. And Bowsam with the foul. And off back iron, no good. The Wildcats trail by 8, and it'll remain at 8 as Gary goes over at the free throw line. Ugna with the rebound. Minsaz a little bit of trouble getting it across, and it'll be Colbeck to settle things down for the Tigers as the Wildcats pick up intensity defensively, and they have to here, trailing by 8. And Tigers bench is asking, was that ball touched on the way over? No is the answer. And over and back, turnover back to the Wildcats. And yeah, we had an obscenity shouted from behind us, and our officials asking for the athletic director to come over, and somebody's been ejected here from this game. Let's take a commercial break, Joe. We'll hear from Grassland more after this on
Grassland Dairy Products is your match for an exciting new career today. Go to grassland.com to see the opportunities waiting for you. Browse through careers like CDL truck driver, shipping and receiving, line tech, quality assurance, forklift, maintenance tech, inventory associates, and more. Great compensation, weekly pay, and zero premium, company paid health, dental, and life. Apply now at grassland.com or in person at Grassland Dairy Products, Fairground Avenue, just south of Greenwood.
All right, back here to the Chips Hamburgers Field House as our offending fan has been ejected, and we will resume play. So 4:29 remains. Wildcats trail by 8 as we come back to basketball. In it comes to Gary. Gary inside the three-point line, kick out to Secker. Secker takes a look around, puts ball on the floor, and right-handed layup comes up short. Again, Wildcats have really picked up on the defense here. 4 minutes left to play. Into Grand Corvitz it comes. She'll dribble out of trouble. Get it back out to Colbeck. Coach Varsho tells everybody above the free throw line. As the Tigers look to make friends with the clock here as we come down the stretch. Now into Ugna. Ugna had a clear path to the basket. Secker on the recovery. We couldn't get there in time. Commits the foul. And it's going to be Abby Ugna to the line for 2. Third foul on Secker. And Ugna makes good on the first. And the second. So Ugna makes a pair of free throws. She's got 4 on the game. Tigers with what would seem like a comfortable 10-point lead here in this low-scoring game. 10 points can seem like more as Secker battles for the rebound, and as she turns in the lane, she gets fouled. And that for the Wildcats can make a 10-point lead uncomfortable with trips to the free throw line. Secker off the back rim, no good. And Bosom tracks it down. Over the half-court line with it is Colbeck, and she's fouled from behind by Jodarski. So Colbeck now for the 1 and 1. Second foul committed by Jodarski here today. And Colbeck's free throw is good, earn herself a bonus free throw. Misses. Ugna skies for the rebound. She's pushed. And another free throw coming up for the Tigers. This one from Abby Ugna. And Jodarski another foul, now her third. And Ugna good on the first. She's now 3 for 3 from the free throw line. All 5 points for Abby here in the second half. Tigers lead by 12. Ugna misses on the back end. Grand Corvitz going to chase down the loose ball. And timeout Marshfield. Let's take that timeout. We'll hear from our friends at Tournament Depot. Back for more basketball on Zaleski Sports in a moment.
Hosting a tournament, running a sports camp, collecting team fees, youth or adult, Tournament Depot offers end-to-end solutions for everything you need to make running your organization a pleasure. Quick registration setup, team management, communication, leaderboard, online updates, simple and or self-check-in. Don't hate the bookkeeping process. Let us help make them painless and quick. Let us show you how easy it can be. Check us out at tournamentdepot.com or call us at 612-524-9981 for information.
Back here for the final 3-ish minutes. Basketball time. 12-point Marshfield lead. And Tigers call the timeout as Grant Korvitz got stuck in the corner. Spectrum Benefit Solutions, with offices located throughout central Wisconsin. Spectrum Benefit Solutions is your group benefits provider for health, dental, accident, and life insurance. Spectrum Benefit Solutions works with hundreds of clients of all sizes to help you attract and retain the best employees. Find Spectrum Benefit Solutions on Facebook to get started. Colbeck to trigger. – 46-34. Marshfield leads Oshkosh West. See if we can get that score to pop up there for you. And it's a 5-second call. So, yeah, these things, they appear, they reappear, they do. Sometimes this does whatever it feels like doing. Yeah, okay. Yeah, don't know why, don't ask why. It's good now, though. Thank you, Amanda, for checking in, by the way. And Amanda, you could have, you're welcome here anytime. How's that? Yes, Jordarski with the 2-pointer. We'll keep it here for this timeout. 30-second timeout on the floor as Jordarski scores her 7th point here tonight. 10-point game, and it's been a 10-point game for the last 40 seconds on the clock. And again, in a low-scoring game like this, oftentimes a 10-point lead can resemble more of a 13, 14-point lead. It can make it seem bigger than it is because points have been tough to come by for both teams. I don't have all the shooting percentages available to me now. You'll have those later tonight as you'll read about this game at ZaleskiSports.com. But shooting percentages have to be low. Scoring totals are low. So that 10-point lead seems like more because you're going to have to do something uncommon to the game to this point to find those 10 missing points. Clock on the side of Marshfield. A steal on the side of the Wildcats from Posanski. Now Secker, height advantage over Colbeck, didn't take advantage of it. Now here goes Gary. Gary finds open space in the lane and knocked out of bounds by the Tigers. 2:21 left to play. Gary looking and throws it into Best. Now Posanski stopped at the elbow, guarded there by Unga. Now a three-pointer launch by Gary. That one rattles in and out, and ball last touched by Unga on the Tigers. It'll stay with Oshkosh West once again. As we're coming out of that timeout, it was 2:40, now 2:07, 33 seconds off the clock. West needs points. In the lane is Best, and she's fouled in her way through. So there you go. Recipe for a comeback in the game of basketball. Stop the clock and get to the free throw line. 9th team foul, so a 1-and-1 here for Best. I'm sorry, shooting foul, so 2 free throws. Hits on the first. Best not able to hit on the second, gets her own rebound. Chance for more points. Secker, long three. That one off the back rim, no good. Rebound Ugna. We play under 2 minutes left. Nasonville Dairy post-game show comes up after the conclusion of this one as Colbeck is fouled on her way to the rim. Nasonville Dairy, fresh cheese curds made daily. NasonvilleDairy.com. Our plan is to talk to Coach Taylor Varsho and our Zaleski Sports Highlight House player of the game, so make sure to stay tuned for that. As Colbeck gets that one to fall through. Again, that's our plan. We do have a time limit, though. Joe has seen that time limit here before. Yeah, well, we'll see what happens. Again, that's why I say the plan is to talk to Coach Varsho and the player of the game. Tigers again lead by 10. Three-pointer straight on from Posanski, and rebound Wildcats. Best comes away with it. Now Gary, three-pointer, no. Minsaw's rebound. And Coach Phillips asking for pressure, may have been asking for the foul, either or, but Bowsum not able to handle from Colbeck. Back come the Wildcats. They trail by 10. Three-pointer, long. Best will launch. No good. Ugna with the rebound, passes up ahead to Colbeck. Colbeck will slow it down as we play with 1 minute left here from the Chips Hamburgers Fieldhouse in Marshfield. Tigers lead by 10. Colbeck turns around just in time. Bowsum, baseline jumper is good. 18 points for the sophomore, Ayanna Bowsum. Three-pointer there, no good. A rebound again by Bowsum. And she stepped out of bounds, and it'll be West ball. Coach Varsho takes a seat. I love watching Coach Varsho. She's, all emotions are on her sleeve. You know exactly where she stands in any given moment as Gary hits the three. And I want that out of my coach. I want to know where they stand. And it comes to Minsaw's. 20 seconds left. Marshfield leads by 9, stolen away by Best. Ball issues here for the Tigers coming down the stretch, and we'll take our last timeout with 13 seconds left. We'll hear now from Cheryl Tyer, and back to the Fieldhouse for the conclusion on Zaleski Sports.
When the last thing you need to happen does. One of our 16 mobile service trucks from Sherrill Tire and Service Center can keep you rolling and growing. Sherrill Tire and Service Center, your locally owned farm tire specialist.
Sherrill Tire and Service, keep growing and rolling with us.
Find your location at SherrillTire.com.
Again, it was a 10-point lead for Marshfield with 2:40 left. A 9-point lead now with 13.3. Coach Phillips calls the timeout. And not under any assumptions here. I don't believe Coach Phillips thinks that 9 points are going to be found in 13 seconds. So instead, you call the timeout. You want to leave the floor here with something positive. Leave with a made basket, maybe a made basket and a steal. You want to leave with something positive here as you're going to load back up on the bus, head down Highway 10 back to Oshkosh. We want to have some positive thoughts here after what looks like a road loss in Marshfield. That one tipped by Minsaw's, and it'll be an inbound again for the Wildcats. That one's going to roll all the way to the swimming pool. Back to where Joe and I started the afternoon here. And Secker will chase. Nope, not able to keep it in, and turnover, Wildcats. The Tigers do not need to bring the ball across the half-court line. They can dribble it out in the backcourt. The Wildcats are going to pressure, though, the whole way through here and get the steal. Ball deflected, and at the buzzer, no shot. And our final score, Marshfield wins 49-40. Time now for our Nasonville Dairy postgame show. Nasonville Dairy, Fresh cheese curds made daily, NasonvilleDairy.com. Back with Coach Taylor Varsho and our Zaleski Sports Highlight House player of the game, Ayanna Bosom, when we come back on Zaleski Sports.
Nasonville Dairy, family owned and operated, bringing you fresh cheese curds made daily, along with many other varieties of Wisconsin-made cheeses and treats. Don't forget to check out our cheese and sausage trays for your upcoming parties and cheese and sausage gift packages for the holiday season or any other special occasion. Nasonville Dairy, located just southwest of Marshfield on US Highway 10, NasonvilleDairy.com.
All right, so we're here with Kim Hyman. Kim, Nasonville Dairy, 125 years in the making. Tell us about that.
You know, it's fantastic. It was the first plant built in Wood County back in 1885. Sal Nason and his family came here, and they started a small dairy plant. Eventually that plant burnt down, but then they rebuilt onto this same facility, and our family moved here in the late 60s in 1968 and took it over from there, and it's been just a fantastic growth. Great community, great people we have working for us. Oh, it's an open market. It's huge. You know, the opportunity for the diversity in the cheese industry is fantastic, and you have to be that way in order to sell a lot of product. And so we've got a great group of people working on the research and development side for us. So it's been really fortunate for us. Oh, right. We have 185 farm families that market their milk through us here at Nasonville Dairy. And we are so lucky we have like the best dairy farms in not only in central Wisconsin, but in the United States, marketing milk through us. So we're just really fortunate on that side.
Actually, we started in 1968. Our father brought us here from another cheese plant in Wisconsin. We had come from the cheese business. We've always been in the business. We had moved around the state in different parts. He brought us here about that time. The plant ran 7,500 pounds of milk at that time, and now runs about 1.5 million a day. So. We originally started out with making cheddar, and now we make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmers cheese, pizza cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Friar, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Cafflettieri, Cafla Graviera, as well as making some Gouda Edam and a little bit of Munster on occasion.
And a little bit of Munster on occasion. Our friend Ken Hyman there from Nasonville Dairy. We begin now our Nasonville Dairy postgame show. Again, Nasonville Dairy, fresh cheese curds made daily, NasonvilleDairy.com. As Marshfield picks up the home win 49-40 after dropping 3 straight. They've now won back-to-back games, have the Tigers. We'll start first with scoring for Oshkosh West and go through their scoring totals here for you. Paige Secker leads the way with 15 points. Braley Jadarski with 7 points. Brenna Guerrer with 5 points. 4 points for Maddie Chowinski. 2 points apiece for Abby Curtis and Meredith Posansky, and a free throw made for Lauren Best, and 1 point. For the Marshfield Tigers, leading all scorers are Danny Minsaz and Ayanna Bosom, each with 18 points tonight. We get back to Ayanna. We're going to talk to her during our postgame show, during this postgame show, as soon as we see her and Coach Varsho appear from the locker room. But each of those girls with 18 points. 5 points today for Abby Ugna, 4 points for Zeta Kolbeck, and 2 points apiece for Rayola Schuler and Madison Voss. I had said during that second half, low-scoring game and a tight game, and each of the team's leading scorers, Minsaz for the Tigers and Secker for the Wildcats, that they were meeting and or exceeding their season averages, and the team that got over the hump was going to be the team that found some supporting cast. And the Tigers today found that supporting cast from Bosom. Again, Bosom with 18 points. She ties Minsaz for game high. And that's what it took for Marshfield today. They got the 9-point win. And I meant what I said there in the second half. I felt that whoever was going to come out with the win was going to need to find somebody in supporting cast. For West, it was 7 points for Jadarski, but only 2 points in the second half. And as I look down the line for the Wildcats, aside from Secker, it was 5 points. 5, 3, 4, and 2. That was other scoring in the second half from the rest of the Wildcats. So no supporting cast appeared for Oshkosh West, and Marshfield gets the big output from Bowsum. We wait now for Coach Taylor Varsho to appear. And again, we put all coaches on a time limit. We're not going to just stand here forever. We will, but we'll give her plenty of time to show up here. We've gone through our game stats, and hopefully Coach is able to reappear. But again, Marshfield coming into last night had lost 3 consecutive and get the overtime win in conference last night. That's a big a win as any. And again, the overtime win, and then here you beat a sectional opponent, and that's a pretty good win too when you're able to take down a sectional opponent and a conference opponent in back-to-back nights. The computer's going to like that. The computer right now, and I wrote about this during the week, but computerized seeding is here. There are no more in-person seed meetings, so there's no more going to the seed meeting saying, well, yeah, we did lose that game, but we were missing this person, or it was they were playing a level above us, or whatever the rationale can be when you're in one of those situations. The computer now just cares about wins. And the computer says a win is a win and is a loss and a loss, and we don't care about any other circumstances that surrounded that game. And so you got to stack up wins. That's what the computer wants, and Marshfield able to get a couple wins here. Now, one of the factors in that computer seeding are your record against sectional opponents, and Marshfield able to get the win tonight. So there is some value in all that. As we see some filtering out of the locker room now. Let's take a quick commercial break. We'll hit a 30-second commercial from Nasonville, and hopefully when we come back, we'll be here with Coach Taylor Varsho.
Nasonville Dairy, family owned and operated, bringing you fresh cheese curds made daily, along with many other varieties of Wisconsin-made cheeses and treats. Don't forget to check out our cheese and sausage trays for your upcoming parties and cheese and sausage gift packages for the holiday season or any other special occasion. Nasonville Dairy, located just southwest of Marshfield on US Highway 10, NasonvilleDairy.com.
All right, back here to the Chips Hamburgers Fieldhouse, and I've seen just about everybody except for Coach Varsho come out of the locker room, and see if we can find her here, but not able to this point. We'll see if we can. Let's get our Zaleski Sports Highlight House Player of the Game over here. We'll talk to Ayana here while we're waiting for Coach Varsho. Times here with our Zaleski Sports Highlight House Player of the Game, Ayana Bowsum. You go for 18 tonight. A pretty big game. I had said on the broadcast during the second half that whoever's going to come away with the win here between the two teams needed some supporting cast, needed somebody else besides, in your case, Minsaz, or their case, Secker, to come out and score some points. You're able to do that. Tell us about your game tonight and the big effort on the floor.
We just had to push through on defense, on offense, especially when it got hard. We just had to dig in and, we had to get at them, and that's what we did.
You led in the first half, for most of that first half, and then, towards the end there, Wildcats able to kind of come back. What were you and the girls talking about as you went into the locker room at halftime about how to get back on top and erase what happened at the end of the first half there?
We just had to, cut down on turnovers. Like I said, defensively, we had to dig in. What we were doing, it was good for a while, but it just wasn't cutting it, so we had to step up.
Coming into last night's game, you had lost a few in a row. Now back-to-back wins. What will this do for you and the girls, able to get a couple of good, tough wins under your belt now?
I think, it'll boost our confidence as a team, which is really good, and I think that, overall it's good for seedings and whatnot. So
I like how you're thinking of that. I was just talking about seeding, but no, you're absolutely right. I mean, you gotta stack wins on top of wins. Maybe get yourself a couple of home games come playoff time. But first things first, gotta do well in conference, and the rest will kind of take care of itself. All right, can we put you in the house? Is that okay?
Yeah.
Is that all right? Okay. So the camera's straight ahead there. I'm gonna step out of the way. I'll count you down 3, 2, 1. I'm Ayanna Bassam, and I'm in the house. All right, sound good?
Yeah.
All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1.
I'm Ayanna Bassam, and I'm in the house.
Excellent job. Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
All right, guys, let's wrap it up from there. Coach MIA tonight, so thanks for Ayanna for stopping by to talk to us. And thanks to Ethan Lecker on camera, Joe Anderson producing today's broadcast. My name's Jason Zaleski. Have a great weekend, everybody, and we will talk to you again on Monday.